Now let us write a small composition on the father of our nation, Gandhiji. We call him Bapuji. Is the father of our nation. They say he was a saint politician. That means a selfless man, simple man. When you talk about Gandhiji, simple dressing, simple food, simple life, but great thinker, a great fighter. He will fight not like what soldiers do, no talking, no saying anything, non-violence. He, with this struggle, with his non-violence, he won the freedom for us from the British rule. So it's a great person to remember. They say, Einstein, they say, once said, Gandhiji is a human being that coming generation may not believe that such a person existed. Today, you new generation children, with all your self, do you believe there was a half-clad man who wore wooden slippers, ate little, spoke strongly? Can you believe a man like that, non-violent, using non-violence as a weapon to win freedom for India? Can you believe that? Yes. So that's what we are going to try today. Mahatma was the real Mahatma. And he also, we will remember him for life, and his picture is always there in the money, in the currency, to remind us of the great thinker, great worker, great freedom fighter that he was. We have a lot of lessons to learn from him. Mahatma Gandhiji. Mahatma Gandhi, he was considered, he was known as one of the greatest human beings of modern times. You believe that? Yes. So, Mahatma Gandhi is considered, or was one of the, is considered Mahatma Gandhi is considered to be one of the greatest human beings of modern times. Is one of the greatest human beings of modern times. One of the greatest men that you have ever known. So he's considered one of the greatest human beings of modern time. We lovingly call him Babu, that means father. He is the father of our nation. He is the father of our nation. He is the father of our nation. The father of our nation. Okay? Then, he is lovingly known as Bapu. He is lovingly known as Bapuji, or Bapu, known as Bapu, or father. Okay? So he's one of the greatest human beings the world ever created. Now, He was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar. He was born on 2nd October, 1869. At Porbandar, Gujarat. And let's look at it. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is considered to be one of the greatest human beings of our modern times. He is the father of our nation. He is lovingly known as Bapu or father. He was born on 2nd October 1869 at Porbandar, Gujarat. Okay. He is the founder, one of the founders of India, and he will always be remembered and cherished. All right? Now, they say he was an average student. He was an average. It's an encouragement for all students. He was an average student only, okay? He was an average student in school. And what did he do? He went to England to study law. He studied law at England, then he moved to South Africa. So, he went to England to study law. Then he moved on to Africa. Okay. He was an average student in school. He went to England to study law. Later, he moved to South Africa and he decided to fight for the rights of Indians there. So, he moved to South Africa. He moved to South Africa and there he fought for the rights of Indians there. He moved to South Africa and what did he do? And there he fought. Okay. He moved to South Africa and there he fought for the rights of Indians there. For the rights of Indians. He was an average student in school. He went to England to study law. He moved to South Africa and there he fought for the rights of Indians. When he returned to India, he joined the Indian freedom movement and he became an important leader. So first he went to England, studied law, he went to South Africa, he fought for the rights of the Indian. Now, on his return to India, he joined the Indian freedom movement. on his return to India, he joined the Indian freedom movement. The Indian freedom movement. On his return to India, he joined the Indian freedom movement. Now what happened? He became a very important leader. Okay, now he became an important leader. Okay, now he started non-cooperation and quit India movements against the British rule in India then. It is he started the non-cooperation, and quit India He started the non-cooperation and the quit India movements against the British rule in India. Against the British rule in India. We'll look at it again. Mahatma Gandhi ji is considered to be one of the greatest human beings of modern times. He is the father of our nation. He is lovingly known as Bapu or father. He was born on 2nd October 1869 at Pebbles, Gujarat. He was an average student in school. He went to England to study law. He moved to South Africa and there he fought for the rights of Indians. On his return to India, he joined the Indian freedom movement. Now, he became an important leader. He started the non-cooperation, quit India movement against the British rule in India. He was imprisoned many times. He was, by the British, he was imprisoned a number of times. So he went to prison number of times. He was a great believer in ahimsa. He believed in ahimsa or non-violence. He strongly believed in ahimsa or non-violence. Strongly believed in ahimsa or non-violence. He fought for the removal of cure of untouchability. He fought. He fought hard for the removal of the curse of removal of the curse of untouchability. Then, what else he did? He did a lot for women. He was one to support women. He was called saint politician. He had great faith. His faith in God was firm and very deep. He was a saint politician. He was called the saint politician. He had strong faith, firm and deep faith in God, or his faith in God, his faith in God was firm and deep, was firm and deep. Okay, let's look at him. Mahatma Gandhiji. Mahatma Gandhiji is considered to be one of the greatest human beings of modern times. He is the father of our nation. He is lovingly known as Bapu or father. He was born on 2nd October 1869 at Pebbles, Gujarat. He was an average student in school. Yet, he went to England to study law. He moved to South Africa and there he fought for the rights of Indians. On his return to India, he joined the Indian Freedom Movement. Now, he became an important leader. He started the non-cooperation and quit India movements against the British rule in India. He was imprisoned a number of times. He strongly believed in ahimsa or non-violence. He fought hard for the removal of the curse of untouchability. He was called the saint politician. His faith in God was firm and deep. So there's a nice model for us to follow. For you children, even if you are not doing well, look, Gandhiji was only an average student, yet he had great faith in God and in human being. And he turned out to be a great person. And there will be nobody, according to Einstein, he says, people never believe that a kind of man like this existed or was ever born on the globe.